Man was made to mourn, a dirge by Rabbi Burns. When chill November's surly blast made fields and forests bare, one evening as I wandered forth along the banks of Air, I spied a man whose aged step seemed weary, worn with care. His face furrowed o'er with years, and hoary was his hair. "Young stranger, whither wanderest thou?" began the reverend sage. "Does thirst of wealth thy step constrain, or youthful pleasure's rage? Or haply pressed with cares and woes, too soon thou hast began to wander forth with me to mourn the miseries of man? The sun that overhangs yon moors, outspreading far and wide, where hundreds labour to support a haughty lordling's pride, I've seen yon weary winter sun twice 40 times return, and every time has added proofs that man was made to mourn. O man, while in thy early years, how prodigal of time, misspending all thy precious hours, thy glorious youthful prime, alternate follies take the sway, thy sensuous passions burn, which tenfold force gives nature's law that man was made to mourn. Look not alone on youthful prime or manhood's active might. Man then is useful to his kind, supported in his right. But see him on the edge of life, with cares and sorrows worn, then age and want, oh ill-matched pair, show man was made to mourn. A few seem favourites of fate, in pleasure's lap caressed, yet think not all the rich and great are likewise truly blessed. But oh, what crowds in every land, all wretched and forlorn, through weary life this lesson learn, that man was made to mourn. Many and sharp the numerous ills inwoven with our frame, more pointed still we make ourselves, regret, remorse and shame. And man, whose heaven erected face the smiles of love adorn, man's inhumanity to man makes countless thousands mourn. See yonder poor, o'erlaboured wight, so abject, mean and vile, who begs a brother of the earth to give him leave to toil, and see his lordly fellow worm the poor petition spurn, unmindful though a weeping wife and helpless offspring mourn. If I'm designed yon lordling slave, by nature's law designed, why was an independent wish ere planted in my mind? If not, why am I subject to his cruelty or scorn? Or why has man the will and power to make his fellow mourn? Yet let not this too much, my son, disturb thy youthful breast. This partial view of humankind is surely not the last. The poor, oppressed, honest man had never sure been born, had there not been some recompense to comfort those that mourn. O death, the poor man's dearest friend, the kindest and the best, welcome the hour my aged limbs are laid with thee at rest. The great, the wealthy fear thy blow, from pomp and pleasure torn, but oh, a blessed relief for those that weary laden mourn. Alexander Pope, Essay on Man. Know then thyself, presume not God to scan. The proper study of mankind is man, placed on this isthmus of a middle state, a being darkly wise and rudely great, with too much knowledge for the sceptic's side, with too much weakness for the Stoic's pride. He hangs between, in doubt to act or rest, in doubt to deem himself a god or beast, in doubt his mind or body to prefer, born but to die, and reasoning but to err. Alike in ignorance, his reason such, whether he thinks too little or too much. Chaos of thought and passion all confused, still by himself abused or disabused. Created half to rise and half to fall, great lord of all things, yet a prey to all. Sole judge of truth, in endless error hurled, the glory, jest, and riddle of the world.